Hi friends, good day. Today let us try to understand about what is demand draft or DD, characteristics of a demand draft, what are the types of demand drafts, advantages and disadvantages of demand drafts through this video. According to Warren Buffett, I learned to go into business only with people whom I like, trust and admire. Before we go in,
please subscribe for more videos. Click the bell icon for updates.
What is a demand draft? One of the payment instruments in India, demand draft is popularly known as DD. A demand draft is a cash instrument used by an individual to make a transfer payment from one bank to another. A demand draft is a negotiable instrument. The meaning of negotiable instrument is that it guarantees a certain amount of payment mentioning the name of the payee. Payee is the person or party receiving the money. The drawer is the person requesting the demand draft. The bank paying the money is the drawee. Bank issues demand draft to the client, that is drawer, to direct a bank drawee to pay the specified amount of money to the specified person, that is payee. It cannot be transferred to another person in any situation. DD is the facility available to the individual irrespective of the person having an account in the bank. It is convenient as it does not have a maximum amount limit and does not require the payee's banking information. In 2005, due to increasing fraudulent use of the demand drafts, the Federal Reserve proposed new regulations increasing a victim's right to claim a refund and holding banks are more accountable for cashing fraudulent checks. As the demand draft is a prepaid instrument, therefore one cannot stop payment on it in the case of fraud or misintended recipient. As per the guidelines laid down by RBI, a demand draft is valid for 3 months from the date of issue. It is reduced from 6 months to 3 months with effect from 1st April 2012. Demand drafts are popular because they can be only paid to the drawee. While the instrument is prepared normally in Indian currency, the draft can be prepared in foreign currency as well. As there is no risk of non-clearance of a demand draft, it is a preferable option of sending payments abroad. Characteristics of a demand draft. It is issued by the bank to another bank. As mentioned above, it is considered to be a prepaid negotiable instrument because the money is taken from the drawer's account when it is issued. Drawer is the person requesting the demand draft. So, when the payee cashes it out, there is no chance of bouncing due to lack of sufficient funds because the payment is already made by the drawer. So, it is more secured and less risk compared to checks. The transfer of the required funds under the DD is guaranteed. It is only payable to the payee that is written on the demand draft and it is payable only on demand, which means that the payee cannot immediately cash out and cannot be stopped from payment once he or she presents it to the bank to be cashed out. As mentioned, this does not require signature to authorize a transfer of funds. It can be authorized remotely by fax, phone or online. It will say authorized by depositor or authorized by drawer instead of a signature. DD are issued mostly in situations where the parties are unknown to each other and lack trust. To get a demand draft, one need to visit the bank or fill out an online application offered by your bank. We need to provide all the details asked such as the bank account information, the full name of the payee, address of the payee's bank, amount of money, the currency of the money, the reason for payment, etc. In addition, one need to pay a fee to the bank before the demand draft can be issued. Most of payments available for DD are cash and check. If the amount of the DD exceeds Rs 50,000, one can pay only through check. Charges for the demand draft vary from bank to bank and also depends on the value of the demand draft. There is no standard fee as such. Now let's look into the types of demand drafts. Demand drafts are of 2 types. One is sight demand draft. This type of DD is approved and paid only after the verification of certain documents. The payee will not be able to receive money if he or she fails to present the required documents. The DD is payable immediately. It is often used when purchasing goods internationally. Number 2. Time draft. A time draft comes with a set of predetermined payment date in the future. It is not payable immediately. It is only payable in full after a certain amount of time when the goods are received by the payee. Advantages of demand draft. Unlike the cash or check, the transfer of the required amount is guaranteed through DD. DD is convenient as it does not have any maximum amount limit and does not require any payee's banking information. It serves the population of India that is dependent on offline instruments. Demand draft is secure, and unlike in the case of internet banking, there is no chance of hacking. There is no need of internet in case of DD, and this instrument can be very useful in remote places. Disadvantages of demand draft. DD may get stolen, forged, or altered with. In the case the funds are cashed out by the wrong person, the bank is not responsible for replacing the lost money. The demand draft is not valid after a certain or prescribed time. DD represents a transaction that has already been taken place and cannot be cancelled once it is delivered to the payee. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and do share.